Hello guys, welcome to CRNT Designers. Chetan here. In this part we are going to learn how to UV unwrap this cool looking lamp which we have created in the last part. So stay with us and watch this tutorial. And by the way, this is the second part. If you didn't watch the last part, then link is in the description. So go there and watch the first part to make this model this cool lamp. So now we are going to UV unwrap this. So first select the stand and then select its top edge and select its bottom edge. Okay, and then Control E mark seam. Okay, then select one edge. Okay, so select one edge and then Control E mark seam. After that, just you need to do UV unwrap. Okay, so we have UV unwrap the stands, but select the top faces, Control plus to select, or you can select manually, and then go to the top view. First upon select all the faces, means which you want in a circle form. Okay, there UV unwrapping you want in a circle, so go to the top view and project from view. There you go. The next thing, and do it's the another part which is the you need to do cylindrical projection, so you will get better UV unwrapping. After that, there is a ring, and just go to the tab edit mode and then smart UV project on this ring. Next, it is a metal piece, and how to create a UV unwrap metal piece. It is already UV unwrap because it is a cylindrical form. Just we need to apply the UV unwrapping on the top faces and the bottom faces because we want those faces in a circle. So select those faces and go to the top view and project from view. Then we have UV unwrap this metal piece very well. The next thing, it is the UV unwrapping of this bulb. So how to UV unwrap this, which is very easy. Go to the edit mode and then select the faces. So select the top faces and then Control plus to select the all another faces. Okay, so after selecting this, go to the then UV unwrapping. We are going to do the cylindrical projection, not a cylindrical projection. We are going to use the spherical projection for the top faces. And then another part, it is we can do the cylindrical projection. Okay, simple, which is very simple. You can try different UV unwrapping methods. Okay, so for the bulb you can do the either spherical projection or cylindrical projection. So I have used the both. Okay, so simple. Then for the bottom part of the bulb, just use a cylindrical projection, so you will get better UV unwrapping. So it is very easy and simple UV unwrapping for this bulb. Okay. And what about the next? What's remain? This cylindrical head, the head of the lamp, which is in the cylindrical form, so we don't need to UV unwrap this. Okay, so next part is texturing. How to texture it? It's very simple. I have some textures and I have used those textures. I will show you. So select the lamp stand and go to the shading tab, and here is a shading tab, and I have this texture. I have downloaded this texture from the Polygon site, and this is a free texture, so you can download it easily. Just sign up and then basically this is not the sponsor video. Okay, so I have downloaded that texture from the Polygon site. Then add a vector to the normal map, and then connect to the normal, adjust the strength. Okay, now I'm going to add the mix RGB. So add another color if you want. Then I'm going to add two different colors, means basically these are three because I'm going to add the color RAM. So I have added the color RAM, and then I'm going to add the noise texture. So if your node Angular add-on is turned on, then you Control T, click on the noise texture, and then Control T, then you will get another two maps, which is the mapping and the texture coordinate. Otherwise you can need to go open these maps manually. So it is good to have to enable the node Angular add-on. Okay, then you can adjust the texture according to you as you like. which is very easy. Just scale it and add a detail, decrease its roughness and increase its distortion. It will give you good effect. Okay, so this is the shading of this lamp stand, which is very easy. Just add few more loop cuts to give the proper shape, and some messy stuff happen there, so you can overcome on this messy steps with the simple loop cuts. You can play with this bevel modifier limits to get the better result. When you will be satisfied, then you can go ahead. So here is a messy stuff is happening. Just select, add one more loop cut to make it much more better. Then the next part, to shade our bulb. I have selected bulb right there, but I have given the different name, sorry for it. Oh, what I did. Then after that I realized, so it is a bulb, so I'm going to do decreases roughness, increases transmission completely, add a mix shader, and then add a transparency BSDF. Connect both to the mix shader, principal DS and transparency BSDF, and then go to the setting. There is an option, and there is a just alpha hashed, blend mode, alpha hashed, and shadow mode. It is obtuse. Then you will get this texture, glass texture, perfect glass shader. And then I'm going to give the metallic texture for the bottom part of this bulb. So simple is add a metallic texture, just increases metalness, decreases roughness, and there you go, your metal texture is ready. Which is very easy. And for the bottom part, the most bottom parts, I'm going to give the black metal texture. Just I have changed the color from white to black. It's not difficult. So similar texture, metallic texture I'm going to give for that metal piece. And the next, it is a ring. For ring I have given the black texture. And the next thing, it is a lamp head, which is a fabric texture. So basically this texture I have created by my own with the image, and you can also create this kind of texture with Photoshop and Blender. To create a normal map and bump map, we need a Blender, and to create a diffusion, we have a diffusion map already. So create another map, right? Like a height map, occlusion map, we need a Photoshop. So we need these two software to create any kind of texture, which is very easy. If you want to know, then let me know in the comment. Okay, our lamp head is also ready, and we have shaded very well all the objects of this our lamp. You can see right there. And for the nut, I'm going to give that stand texture and add light in the bulb, because we need a lamp and lamp has light. Add a point light, so that will be more convenient. Okay, then add a plane, and there you go, your lamp is ready. You can see in the cycle render. Okay, decrease its radius of the light, and it's look much more better. I have added the HDR app. I have downloaded this HDR app from HDR Heaven. So you can download this HDR app, and then you will get this result, which is pretty awesome, cool. So if you want the rendering setup and lighting tutorial, then let me know in the comment. I will upload that tutorial also. Okay, So this is a simple setup. But the preview image which I have shown in my video, the render I have taken with Blender, that is a different light setup which I have done for to take such kind of photorealistic render. Then go to the render tab and then change the color management for the high contrast, and your render is ready. So thanks for watching this tutorial. I hope you will like this tutorial, and please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification. And if you have any query, you can ask in the comment. So I have done the I went to the compositor tab and I added the filter right there, which is the denoising filter, to get the denoising image. It is very simple and easy tutorial. So thanks for watching one more time. So bye, see you, and see you in the next video. So here is our final render image. Bye bye.